Dear learners and viewers, Assalamu alaikum. Hope you are quite well by the special grace and mercy of Almighty Creator who has perseverant. Dear ones, we are away from our academic class activities for a long shift of time. I know and think that you all are very much anxious about your studies, and my suggestion is that you should not be so much anxious. Rather, you should keep yourself fit through staying at home and taking care of yourselves. And another suggestion is for you to be engaged in studies, because uh, this is very much important time for us, and we have enough time at our house, and the time should be utilized well. And I hope that you will do that. Now, dear learners, you all are welcome to my online class. This is Abdul Rahman with English subject for class 8, and I will show you some slides, and I will discuss mark distributions and question pattern through highlighting or through presenting a model question, and you should enjoy gradually. But the lecture will continue. Today is lecture number 1, and you will enjoy lecture 2, 3, 4 and such. You should keep contact with our ID. Now, dear students, look at our laptop screen. Now, greetings. I think, my dear learners, how are you? How are your family members? What is the condition of your studies? I think all is okay. Dear learners, discussion on question patterns and marks distribution. As I told you before, now look at and read. This is unit 9 of your textbook and lesson 4. Read part A, scene comprehension or passage, marks 20. A scene comprehension is given in your question paper, and one scene passage is set here, and you will get some types of questions, and you will have to practice and answer nicely. Then you will cut a good figure in your examination. Now read the text and answer question number 1. Human beings conquered the distance on earth by discovering wheels. They endeavored further. Then on December 17, 1903, the Wright brothers, Wilbur and Warville in America made the first experiment of flying in a plane. In the experiment, a machine carried a man and rose above by its own power. The machine was called Aka airplane. It flew naturally in a smooth speed and finally landed without damage. That was human beings' first real takeoff, and now they have got a supersonic speed. In a supersonic speed, something travels faster than sound. So the sky is the limit now. The meaning of this very clause is Akash hater muthoi. The sky is in our grip now. Modern aircraft companies are making revolutions in aviation technology. Boeing as well as Airbus is producing modern passenger airplanes. These planes fly very fast. Boeing 787 flies 950 kilometers per hour. However, Airbus 350 is expected to fly in a couple of years. Its speed will be 945 kilometers per hour. You find attractive advertisements on the websites of both Boeing and Airbus planes. Both have excellent features, but in speed, neither could beat the Concorde. It is the world's fastest supersonic passenger aircraft. Its normal speed is 2170 kilometers per hour, means 170 kilometers per hour. The Concorde was a joint project by France and Britain. It started passenger flight in 1976. Unfortunately, the Concorde fleet was grounded forever in 2003 after a major accident. Dear learners, I have read and also hope that you have also read out the text, and I would like to explain a little bit. The passage is about wonders of modern science, the invention of airplane, and through this invention the distance has been shortened, and the two pioneers in aviation technology, we should pronounce their name from the core of our heart, who took epoch-making step in discovery of this very much airplane or technology. And those very persons are Orville and Wilbur, the two brothers, and we can call as Wright brothers. They were born in America, and they first stepped to fly in the sky with the Aka airplane, and the invention of airplane has added a new dimension in our modern technology, modern science, I think. Dear students, you should learn some points. Experiment means a test done to do something. The sky is the limit now, meaning the sky is at our grip. Revolution, meaning attempt to change and attempt to bring change, especially in the government system. But here, this revolution has taken place in our modern science. Boeing 787 is a dreamliner, I think, and it is a kind of commercial airplane. A couple of years means several years. Websites. What does website mean? I think you know well, or despite, I would like to elaborate it. Collection of related network. Website means collection of elaborate network. Feature means distinctive attribute or qualities of some person or something. Concorde is a kind of supersonic passenger airplane. Supersonic means we know that 700, and see if the speed of sound or anything is 760, then we can call it 1 Mach. And if the speed of sound or any instrument or any vehicle is less than 1 Mach, we can call it subsonic speed. And if the speed of sound or any vehicle faster than 760, we can call it supersonic speed. Dear learners, epoch making. Here we have learned epoch making of major importance, I think. And internet. What is internet? You know, internet is a global system of interconnected computer networks. Now VSAT, this is an abbreviated form you have found in this passage. VSAT, very small aperture terminal. TNT means telegraph and telephone board. Cellular is a kind of cell phone through which we can speak. Learners, now question number 1. Choose the correct answer to each question from the alternatives. Question number A. What does the word websites mean in the text? These questions are multiple choice questions. You will get 7 questions here, and this will carry 7 marks, and you have to choose correct one from these, and you have to write this correct on your question answer script. Sorry. Question number A. What does the word website mean in the text? B. Which one of the following information is correct? C. The word damage in the text means. D. The word supersonic in the text means. E. What does the word Airbus 350 mean in the text? F. The invention of wheels helps to dash the distance. G. What happened fast? What happened fast? Question number 2. You have to answer 4 questions, and this will carry 8 marks. A. What is Concorde? Why do people remember the Aka airplane? What is your impression about the Concorde? What is the epoch-making step made by human beings in conquering the distance? Describe. Question number 3. Read the following text and fill in the gaps with appropriate words to make it meaningful. It will carry 5 marks and you will get 5 gaps. Now I read. Scientists believe that Bangladesh will be most affected by dash climate change. The unpredictable rain and drying out of rivers have made dash movement heavily restricted. Again, many river gypsies are changing their dash in the context of changed reality. They are thinking of living permanently one dash. The authority feels that the river gypsies need help to survive in the dash population. Dear students, you should practice these questions, and the answer you will get later. Now, dear learners and viewers, you have been given a homework or suggestions. Here are some dialogues for you. These dialogues are very much important for your examination as suggestions. I think that as homework, these are very vast, I think, but I think that you should take preparation staying at your house, because your examination is knocking at the door, and there are some dialogues here. The importance of reading newspaper, 1. 2. Necessity of tree plantation. 3. Merits and demerits of social media like Facebook or Twitter. 3. 4. About hobby or gardening. 5. Necessity of learning English or computer. 6. About road accident. 7. About health problem. 8. Buyer and seller. 9. About the benefits of early rising. 10. About how to improve English. 11. About your preparation for ensuing examination. Dear learners, thank you for your nice cooperation, and keep safe until we meet again with our lecture number 2. Thank you all.